Hello everyone, it's Yashar here with a quick update on Novo Nordisk. The stock is surging in pre-market, so I just wanted to provide this quick update. The main reason for this surge is the positive clinical trials data that published last night as a press release on Novo Nordisk website. Once daily oral semaglutide pill, which is a form of Wegovy for weight loss, demonstrated a significant average weight loss of 16.6% in participants over a 64-week trial. This is exact quotes from Novo Nordisk websites. Oral semaglutide 25 mg, the once daily pill for formulation of Wegovy, achieved significant weight loss, with 1 in 3 study participants losing 20% or more of body weight. Oral semaglutide 25 mg also demonstrated improvements in the ability to perform everyday physical activities such as bending, standing, walking, being physically active, and improvements in cardiovascular risk factors. Oral semaglutide 25 mg is the first oral GLP-1 therapy submitted to US Food and Drug Administration or FDA for chronic weight management, and Novo Nordisk has already begun production at its US sites. This result is very close to the average weight loss seen with injectable version of Wegovy, which in my opinion is a major breakthrough for the stock. Oral versions of these drugs are easier to manufacture, distribute, and consume, and it should be great for the sales of Wegovy. Novo Nordisk has already submitted the drug to FDA for approval, so the decision deadline is going to be by the end of the year. The news has caused Novo Nordisk stock to surge, gaining billions in market value as investors see the oral pill as a major new growth driver for the stock and a way for the company to compete more effectively with its rival Eli Lilly. Based on the data released to date, Novo Nordisk's pill appear to have a slight edge in terms of weight loss percentage, and they will be earlier to the market compared to Eli Lilly oral pill, which can give Novo Nordisk a twofold advantage over Eli Lilly. They are earlier and they are better. In addition to the news last night, there were a couple of more news about Novo Nordisk in the last week. Another trial results was out for Novo Nordisk during the last week, and that is for their new drug, cagrilintide. It's a long-acting drug that Novo Nordisk is developing as a separate, once-weekly injectable for obesity. Novo Nordisk has recently presented positive phase 3 trials for cagrilintide, but it's a different molecule with a different mechanism of action compared to semaglutides. So Novo Nordisk presented positive data for this new drug at European Association for the Study of Diabetes Congress. The results showed a significant average weight reduction of 11.8% in patients over a 68 weeks trial period. This news has been seen as a positive catalyst for the stock as well, as it signals a strong pipeline beyond its current Wegovy and Ozempic drugs. Another positive news for Novo Nordisk was warning letter that FDA sent to compounders and particularly to Hims and Hers. The letter focused on the company's marketing of compounded semaglutide products. The core of FDA concern was that Hims and Hers website made false or misleading claims about these products. This is exact wording of the letter. Mr. Dudum, this letter is to advise you that United States Food and Drug Administration or FDA reviewed your website content at the internet address hims.com in August 2025 and has observed that your website offers various compounded drug products, including semaglutides. As described below, your claims concerning your compounded semaglutide products are false or misleading, and then they cite various articles that Hims violated. The following claims concerning your compounded semaglutide products appear on your website. They mention same active ingredient as Ozempic and Wegovy, and also clinically proven ingredients. So FDA continues, compounded drug products are not FDA approved. Your claims imply that your products are the same as an FDA approved product when they are not. As a result, these claims are false or misleading and your products are therefore misbranded. You should take immediate action to address any violations, including, for example, ceasing and desisting from using the language cited above that misbrands the product. Failure to adequately address any violation may result in legal action without further notice, including without limitation, seizure, and injunction. In addition to positive clinical trials and FDA letter, We also had analyst rating upgrades. A major analyst firm, Bremberg, recently upgraded Novo Nordisk stock rating from hold to buy. The firm stated that after a significant market reset, the stock's valuation is now more attractive, and the company is now their preferred investment in obesity treatment space, which definitely helps the momentum of the stock in the short run. As a result of all of these factors, Novo Nordisk is up 10% in the last week, and just today Novo Nordisk is up 6%, and at the moment it is still gaining momentum. I was down around 30% on Novo Nordisk a couple of months ago. I did the analysis on the stock and concluded that the stock was undervalued. I bought more shares and now I'm up over 10% on the stock. If you want a more detailed stock analysis using discounted future earnings, look at my previous stock analysis video on Novo Nordisk, but I believe the fair market value of Novo Nordisk is around $70 US. I plan to hold all of my current Novo Nordisk shares, and I'm not going to sell any share until it hits at least my fair value estimate. I may start to take profits once the stock valuation goes over and beyond my fair market value estimate and goes into the exuberant territory, but at this point, I don't have any plan to sell my shares, and in fact, I still believe Novo Nordisk is undervalued here. Not as undervalued as when it was $45, but it is still undervalued. That's it for this episode, and I see you guys in the next video. Farewell.